Hello there, it's Patricia from Pinky's World, and today I thought I'd share a wee project that I'm working on. This is another wee gift for my Christmas occasion, and this time it's like a wee Percy pocket sort of type of thing. But I have decorated it up with the lovely Peaceful Deer stamp set. Just made a wee scene on the back and the front. I've put the wee rabbit on the back and the deer on the front, and I've brought the design around the two sides as well and followed through with a matching garden green ribbon and ink. So I thought I would share it with you. It holds 4 of those Reese's milk chocolate peanut butter cup. This particular person loves these, so that's what I'm making. I have 2 of them to make, so that's what I'm going with for this. So it's quite easy to do, to be honest with you. Easy and quick and a bit of fun because you're playing around with your stamp set. So we'll get started. You need a piece of card that measures 7 inches by 9.5 inches, and we're just going to do a bit of scoring on it. We'll score our short side first, and you want to score it, get this balanced here, you want to score it at 1.5 inches and 5.5 inches. Spin it round and we're going to score it at 4 inches and 5.5. So pretty easy so far. We want to do another wee bit of scoring. We'll mark it with our ruler first just to show you if I can find my ruler. From here, you have 2 score lines here. You can see this is your centre part. We want to score from here out to here by 1.5 inches. So put your 1/2 inch mark there at that wee score and just tick it with a pencil. So you're marking at 1.5 there. Do the same, 1.5 inches out from here, and do the same on the other side. So your 4 wee marks, and we want to score these. I'm going to lean on this wee silicone craft sheet. I'm not even taking it out of the bag, I'm just using it as a wee lift to mark these with a ruler and a score. So get yourself a pointy score of some sort and go from this mark, this one here, this one here, into this one. So you want to make those sort of scores from here out to your pencil mark, from the corner out to your pencil mark on each of those sections. So just line it up. Make sure you get it nice and carefully to your right. Allow for the thickness of your score blade too, because sometimes that can change things for you. So just get it lined up and give it a nice wee score. And just do the same on the rest of them. Line it up corner to the pencil mark, allowing for that thickness. Oops. You could do this in a fancy DSP if you wanted instead of card. I want it to be nice and sturdy. But I think I did make my last ones with paper and it worked well. So that is your extra wee bits of scoring done. So you want to go in and just score all your lines now. Just get them a really good score. Oops, sorry, I'm going to turn this off. So we've all our scoring done this way, so we want to score these wee ones that are in here, and they simply just fold like so, like you're forming a rectangle here. So you just want to hold that up to where it is and just give it a wee score. Oh, it can be awkward. I'm going to fold it that way so that I can get in there and score that wee bit. And just do the same to all the way around. It's a wee bit harder just with the card. Right, so keep doing that. Do your other two as well. So you should be left with this shape. You've formed this in the center, and this is going to come up like this and form your nice wee bag with your bits and pieces. But before we go to gluing bits and pieces down, we want to do our stamping now when this is nice and flat, or flat-ish. So we're going to start with our trays. All the stamps laid out. We'll actually stamp our wee reindeer and our rabbit. God, I forgot the name of the rabbit. Huh? So just get yourself some of the leftover card that you cut off and just do that stamping. I am inking this one up in soft suede. This is only a small one, so I need to make sure I'm inking it up well, which is why I'm going over it a lot and hoping for the best. Giving a good press because I want that nice writing to come through. That's good. And we'll do the wee rabbit while we're here. Now for the rabbit, if you want to go in right away with your Wink of Stella when the ink is still a wee bit wet, and just palm some of it. And then I'm just going to do sweeping motions with the Wink of Stella to give him like a wee hairy look, but sparkling. And I'm leaving his chest bare, and I'll do a wee bit over his face and down the ears. And that is it, just to add that wee, can't catch it for you at all, but believe me, it's nice and sparkly. So at this stage I actually added a wee red nose to the end of my deer, just to let on his Rudolph. And then I'm just simply going to cut around that with my scissors, leaving a wee white edge, just like you'd cut it with a die. Just try and leave the same wee amount the whole way around. So I'm going to keep on like that until I get that and the rabbit cut. So I have those cut out and put a few dimensionals on the back, and we'll keep them until we get our wee scenes built up. So now you want to get choose the trays that you want to use. If you're using this set, if not, choose whatever trays you're using if you're making this kind of a wee scene. And we just want to follow what we did here. I have 3 sets of trays, and then I added the wee ridge. It gives a sort of a snowy layer feel, and I did the same on the back, and then added the 2 pieces. It really is simple, like. So we'll start inking up our stamp. I want him up a wee bit, but not too high. I should say it, have the, whatever's going to be the front of your box, have it up here. This is going to be your front section. I'll come down a wee bit with this one. So with trays there, and we want trays the back of the way, so you need to turn that around and do the same as you did working down this way. You could go mad and add the snow. There's lovely wee snowflakes in this if you wanted to fill the whole thing up with a Christmas scene, but I wanted it nice and white and fresh at the top. So we're going to go in now with this wee bit that I showed you, and it's going to be in the same colour as your reindeer, soft suede. So we'll just add just a wee bit here and there. Turn this round and do the same here. And I need to go back in and do some of the trees at the side. So turn this sideways and you're facing your trees down here. Excuse me. And then the same at the other side. And we'll not bother with the bottom. So I want those right down but in the centre, and they just about fit in there nicely, which is perfect. So that's that done, and we can start to put our bag together now. So we need to stick sections of it. Use yourself a good strong glue or a good strong tape runner. So we're putting glue in this where this score line was and all this. So you want everything beyond your score line. Show you that. So it's that section there, and we're going to do the same in this section here. And then just take that section and fold it. And at this stage get your bone folder and give it a really good press so that you know the glue is taken. Spin it round, excuse me, and do the exact same on the other side. Just make sure you do both of the one side at once. So again, fold it towards the centre, press it down, and then go in with your bone folder. And you know that's just nicely taken. And then when you go to push that together, you'll see your wee box forming. And that's as simple as it gets. So we're going to make sure when you do fold that up that you pop those out. It's a wee bit stiffer with the card, and you want that nice, like, rounded feeling to it. So now we're going to mark the front with your ruler again. Actually, if you get your scoreboard, I'm going to give it a wee ½ inch at either side of that, just to give us a wee sort of pocket. In fact, I'm going to go 3/4 of an inch on both of those sides. You're not going to be folding it or anything, it's just to mark it, to give it just a definite closure, so to speak. So that will allow me to pop it either way, and that helps this to pop out for you. I don't know why this brightness is shining, it's really annoying. But anyway, set this down flat again, get your ruler. We know this is 4 inches, so line your ruler about halfway down there. And pencil mark 2 spots. We're going to go to the 2-inch section and then go out to 1/4 of an inch. 2-inch section again and go out to the right 1/4 of an inch. And that will be your holes for punching. I'm going to use my old narrow punch here from the Dean Day World and just punch 2 holes. Now you want to close this up Make sure that you're happy with where the two joins are coming together. Use your pencil again, whoops, and draw a wee matching circle, and then go in with your punch and punch them out. So we should be able to tie our bag together now, and I'm using the red and green ribbon, Real Red and Garden Green 3/4 inch ribbon, which matches my colours perfectly. So we're going to thread that. We've actually put our shoes in, our Reese's shoes. There's the other one. What does that do with it? Oh, here you are. So they should sit in there nicely. I don't mind them peeking out a wee bit. When you do push it, it all folds in nicely, but I wanted to see what's in this, so I'm happy enough. So decide which is going to be your front, and I don't think it makes much odds really. Thread your ribbon through both sections at one side, pull enough to be able to make a bow, and do the same again on this side. Right through, and that gives you that nice wee pocket. Everything's looking good, and just you can measure up your bow, so to speak, if you know it's going to be about that size, so you can pull that back, save you wasting too much ribbon. And just tighten the bow. You're a bit messy. I'm going to do that again. It's a bit better. So play about with your wee bow just to get it nice. And then cut your ends off. Now we want to stick on our reindeer at the front. He's just went prancing across. And the back we put our wee bunny rabbit. And then we just have our sentiment to do. And if you have your Wink of Stella, you can go in and add like another wee bit of sparkle to the snow. As I say, you could go mad and have all your snowflakes at the top. If you fancy doing that, I'm not going to. I have just too much to do. I need to move on. I'm sure we're all the same at the minute. So, sentiment that we're going to use is this one here. So again, pull out your wee bit of paper that you had left. Use your garden green again. And it's the best time of the year. I think that's too short, so I'll have to go this way. So we're going to cut this and then add some matching garden green card to back it up. Where's my cutter? So I'm just using a wee tiny trimmer. I'm going to trim a wee bit off the edge of that, just bring that through and trim it again. Cut a wee bit off there. I'm sure anybody that works in a shop at the minute wouldn't say it's the best time of the year. God love them. So get your green. Where'd that go? We're just going to stick it down flat. A wee bit of tape runner. And just line it up to where you're happy. And we're going to chop it off. So everything's garden green. The papers, the ink, and the ribbon. Oh, I'm in my own light here. So we're going to add that with a long dimensional cut in half. And that is us finished. So try and get that centered. I think it is. And that's it. Thank goodness the G wasn't too bad. So I'm happy enough. I think they're cute wee packages. They'll go down a treat for sure with the two girls. So thanks for watching, and I'll have everything detailed below. Remember to hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because I really, really, really appreciate it. And hopefully I'll be back again soon. Bye.